and welcome back, guys. This is Ibrahim Qureshi here, and today we are going to do a brand new installation of vCenter server. So let's get started. So we are going to install vCenter server version 8. I have deliberately downloaded the version 8.0.0 because in the coming activities and sessions we will be able to do the upgrade to the update 1, which is the new release of vSphere ESX as well, and vCenter as well. So let's get started. So first and foremost, obviously I have downloaded this from VMware website, and also I have downloaded the VMvisor 8.0. I have also got the offline bundle here, but like we'll be using first the vCenter server, and then I'll be installing some host with the ESX version 8, and then we'll be connecting them. So stay tuned and watch till the end. Thanks. So let's get this mounted first of all. So once we mount this, you'll see a new seems to be freezing a little bit. Open Nether Explorer. Oh, there you go. Now it started to come up, and here we have the UI installer, Windows 32, and then we'll be installing using this installer. If you're new to my channel, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell for new updates. So let's get the installation started. So in the coming days I will be doing a migration from not migration, I'll be doing an upgrade from vCenter 7 to vCenter 8. That will be an interesting one. Be sure to check that out. There is still an option of migrating from Windows based vCenter, which I highly doubt that they exist anywhere. And then obviously for restoring as well, you have this third option. Okay, so let's get started. Install the new vCenter server, click next, accept the terms and conditions, click next. So host or the vCenter where I'm going to install this, so it's going to be installed on vcsa.lab.agileops.co.uk. Then I'm going to give my credentials to log in. Domain name, that is. Let's see whether it talks to the vCenter. This is quite crucial. This proves whether it is talking or not. So there you go, it is talking to the vCenter. Obviously you can see a lot of data centers which I have. So let's put it in discovered, which is fine. Click next, and then we'll select a host. So I would quickly, let's have a look which host has more resources. Let's go back here, expand this. So this one has 29 GB free, and it's an i7, and this one is an i5. So let's put it on this one. Quite tempted to put it on i7 so that the installation is quick, and then later on I can migrate it. Both of them already has quite speed drives. They have NVMe drives, so that should not be a problem. Let's select this one, click next. The name I'm going to select here is vCSA what name should we give? VCSA 8, put it like that, simply speaking. Okay, so password is matching. So the name basically is the name which comes up here on the vCenter. So if I show you the existing vCenter name, it comes up as VCSA, just like that. So I'm going to give this one as VCSA 8. Yeah, and again, that can be, just to keep it consistent, VCSA 8, something like that. Next. I don't think I'll have 10, but I know the host which I connect, I do a lot of virtual ESX host as well, so I'm going to go in the smaller bracket. Obviously it's going to use more memory, but that's fine, and then obviously 4 CPUs is still fine. Actually, I'm going to leave it at tiny because no, this is the point when you have to really think and decide. So if it was a production environment and you have got more than 50 hosts, then I would say definitely definitely go for like, if you think you're going to go above 100, then you need to go definitely small, because obviously it allows you to have up to 100 hosts. And then if you are having more than 10 hosts, then definitely go for small as well. For me, going tiny is a problem, because I do have some labs which I spin up and then they can easily go beyond 10. So that's very important. So let's go for tiny. Not for tiny for me. I'm going to go for small. And then there are other ones as well. As you can see, they have medium, large, and X large. So if you scroll down here, you should be able to see all of them. So this medium allows you to have up to 4,000 hosts and 4,000 virtual machines. Sorry, 400 hosts and 4,000 machine. And large allows you to have up to 1,000 hosts and 10,000 virtual machines. And notice how the storage is increasing as you change these parameters, right? And CPU and memory as well. So we are going to go for small, and storage size we will leave it as default. And then next, enable thin disk mode, because I don't think I have more, like provision disk will be already, which we have is 300. I do have 400 there, but obviously we know that it's going to go to 600 if you provision it, so we don't need to do that. Next is the networking. So VM network, that's fine. Static IP address, that's fine. Now I think at this point I'm going to create a DNS. So let me create the DNS and restart the recording. Okay, so I have created the DNS record, and I decided to change the name to vCenter rather than VCSA. And the IP I have given is 10.10.10.5. So let's quickly go back and name it properly. So we are going to call it VCenter, vCenter. So the name is going to be this one, fully qualified domain name, that is. And you have to be concerned of the time as well. If it is too late, then this installation can expire and you'll get an error message as well. So I'm trying to be a little bit quick here. Subnet mask is 255.0.0. No, sorry. Oh yeah, it is 255.0.0.0. Yeah, double check it. So yeah, that's the subnet mask and that's the gateway. No, not this one, this one. 254.8.0.0.0 subnet mask and gateway. Click next and we are done. Oh yeah, sorry. DNS DNS is 10.10.10.252. Click next. And this is the summary. Once everything is correct, like check the IP address, the name, subnet mask and the default gateway, and then click finish, and this is going to start the deployment. At this point obviously we can sit back and have a look in the vCenter, and you can see deployment OVF and it's gone 2%. At some point you will see a vCenter coming up in capital. There you go, I saw that just now. There you go, that's the vCenter we are deploying now. Okay, so let me pause this video for now and then we will get back once the deployment is done, and there will be stage 2 of the installation. This is stage 1 as you can see here. So the stage 2 will be creating an SSO and or adding it to an existing SSO. So that's what we are going to do, and yeah, we will continue the configuration once we are back. So let me pause this video now. So the stage 1 is completed now. Stage 1 deployment of the vCenter server is complete. Let's continue. Hopefully if this session is still intact. It is intact, great. Okay, so stage 1, as you can see, tick in the like tick box green, that basically says the stage 1 is complete. Now what does that mean? That means that the appliance, the vCenter appliance, is operational. That's what it means. So if we come here, you can see the vCenter is running and it has got the IP, it has got the vCenter name, fully qualified domain name, and that's the IP, and sorry, that's the 5480 port we need to connect to get to the configuration side of it. But okay, we don't need to do that, we just need to continue on stage 2. Now time synchronization mode, let's put time with NTP. Let's quickly get the NTP server addresses here. Let's get it from here. Configure. Configuration. Let's hide this for a moment so you can see. So we're going to copy this, paste that. SSH, I want to enable it. I want to leave it enabled. It's only a lab, so I would leave it. Okay, so it's not liking it like that, so we have to do one at a time, I guess. NTP server, comma separated. Okay, one. They are separated commas, then why didn't it like it? Next. Let's see how it goes, or else we can try it from. Okay, so we could potentially just do edit and copy it properly like this, and yeah, I can see the problem here. So let's just get rid of it again, Control A, and then just put the comma and space, comma, and I have given NTP server before. I think this is the problem, it doesn't have a space there. Or we could just say synchronize with the host, and because the host already has up-to-date NTP servers, it will come from there. I see. So it is unable to get the so it's okay with the IP, but it's not okay with the others. So let's say synchronize with the host, and host already has the NTP server running, so that's one of the option we could just set it to. And most of the machines does get it from the host, so should be okay, really. Okay, so here we are going to set the SSO password, single sign-on password. Now this is a very important screen. So we are basically going, like, if we do have existing SSO, which we do actually, we could potentially join that SSO. The SSO is like a Active Directory domain for VMware vCenter servers. So the domain is always going to be vsphere.local. So for this, basically we are basically going to create a new domain for the SSO, for the account administrator account, SSO administrator account. And then you can see the single sign-on username is administrator at vsphere.local. So that's how you log in when you don't have anything created. So you need to remember this, how actually we will log in when we create this. But if we do have another vCenter server and an SSO server, we can just select and then give the server details, and then this vCenter will join that vCenter, and you'll have two vCenters together. So that's how you can join an existing one. Okay, so that's done. And we are going to, I think the SSO for this one was lab dot vsph.local, like that. So that's the SSO domain for this one, which we'll create. So make sure you have a screenshot of what the SSO domain is, and yeah, and remember the password which you have set up for the administrator. Click next, and everything else is done, and we are basically going to remember all these details. So that's our vCenter name, that's the IP address again, the gateway and the DNS, and synchronization with NTP, opt-in for CIP, that is for VMware experience improvement, customer experience improvement program, that is. And the most important bit which we set up for this particular stage 2 is the lab.vsphere.local, which is the SSO, and the password for the SSO administrator. Click finish, and then this will basically start the stage 2. So once we are done with stage 2, we will then be able to log into our brand new vCenter 8 server. So I'm going to pause this video for now, and then we'll continue once it's done. Just to show you guys, the VMware topology services are starting now, and actually wanted to show you that we could keep an eye on the host, and yeah, it's hammering the CPU. as you can see here. Yeah, that's pretty much 100% CPU um, when we are doing the installation, really. And you can see the trend, like when we ran the stage 1 for the vCenter, and then stage 2, I guess, real time. Let's check a day. There you go. Yeah, we can see that. Yeah, well, it's not 100% per se, but yeah, it has definitely started chewing it. The disk IO as well has gone up, and the memory footprint, as you can see, this is a 21 gig server, it's definitely gone up. Okay, so let's go back, and I'll resume when we complete the installation, and then we'll log in and have a first look at our vCenter 8. So we are done with stage 1, and we know that the vCenter is installed successfully, and this is the URL. So let's get logged in to our vCenter server. Start it here, accept, and you need to ignore this certificate warning, and then launch the vCenter. Very close to version 7, I guess. Administrator at lab.vsphere.local. Okay, so here we are, the first look of vCenter 8. There you go, this is vCenter 8, and we can see it here that it is build 20519528, and it says we have updates available. Monitor, task, yeah, it's pretty much same as vSphere 7, I guess, from that point of view. Okay, and let's click on updates and see. So it's saying that it has got updates, so we need to select which version to go for. Before we go ahead and update it to the next version, I'm going to take a snapshot, which is always a good practice. Let's go and take a snapshot of our vCenter server. vCenter 8. Untake that, create. So always take a snapshot before you do any upgrades. So yeah, it's got 21 GB allocated RAM, 4 CPUs, and yeah, so let's go ahead and just quickly check whether we got the snapshot. Yeah, it's done. You can go and check the snapshot as well. Yeah, snapshot is created. 29 GB, okay, not too bad. And then we are having a list of updates here. So the latest one is, so this is in June, July, September, and then October 24th 2023. So that's the latest one. Let's see whether we have anything else. Yeah, these are going back to January, as you can see. So this is the latest one by all means this is the latest one, and then click next. Of course, we don't have anything created here. We are going to we can create a vCenter, like a completely new data center first. Let's create it. Data center. LHR data center, let's call it that, and then we can create a cluster. Can call it lab ESX version. So these are for this is the lifecycle manager we are looking at here, and this is going to be responsible for upgrading the ESX host and everything. So stay tuned to find more on how to deploy new cluster, install the cluster, and manage a complete new vSphere 8 environment with the features like vMotion, DRS, and how to configure these features, vMotion, DRS, how to configure the VMware networking. Yeah, be sure to subscribe and hit the like button and share with others. So in the next session we will basically be doing a upgrade of my existing vCenter server, which is version 7, and then we'll be upgrading it to version 8. So all this inventory which is in here will be automatically coming in version 8. So stay tuned for that one. So yeah, it was really nice doing this session, just under half an hour installation of vSphere 8, and so until next time, enjoy watching and keep sharing. Cheers, bye.
Thank you very much for watching. Comment down below and let me know if you like today's topic. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and hit the notification bell to get all new updates from me. My blog is agileops.co.uk. Be sure to subscribe to my blog because all the videos which I am covering on my YouTube channel, I'll be posting blog posts around it, so you can follow with step-by-step instructions with screenshots. I would love to hear from you, so you can follow me on Twitter and send me a message on Twitter, or you can send me a direct message at Ibrahim Qureshi, as you can see here. Enjoy watching and keep sharing. Cheers, bye.